Hey guys, welcome to KK Java Tutorials. In this video, I'm going to show you one of the trick within the Eclipse which will help out to write a genuine test case in little faster manner, right? So here, as you know, when we write any kind of test cases, right, test class, then we need to override some kind of life cycle method like before each, after each, and you need to generate you need to write a test case as well, right? So here I'm going to show you some trick within the Eclipse which will help out you to generate this test life cycle method as well as test method very quickly, right? Kind of that's auto supporting way, right? For that, first of all, we need to define one template, that is XML file, which you can see on my screen. So this is just XML file starting from templates and closing templates, and within that you can define a lot of templates for your desired method, right? This is not only going to work for the JUnit test cases, but for any kind of method template you can define and you can import in the Eclipse, and after that that will give you support for auto support, right? That will give you auto support stuff. So here you can see I have first template, and there I'm telling auto insert is true, context is Java, and deleted is false. These are the just flag, and this is the description I have given, right? And name I have given like setup JUnit 5. So this name is going to show you once you import this template into Eclipse, right? Using this name you can easily understand setup method, and for that is for JUnit 5, right? And what would and of course import should automatically will happen from here, right? So once you use add before each, then this import should happen from this package, right? And this is the method template what we have given. So once you insert this method, then cursor will point over here. From there you can start typing. Similarly, I have defined template for add after each, and for to support the test method, right? So that is the third basically template, right? So here after each and before each, these are the life cycle method which is going to execute before or after any test case execution, right? Test method execution. So let me import this file into my Eclipse. So just I have copied this file in my project root directory. So to import in Eclipse, what you have to do, you have to go to the Windows, then preferences, and within the preferences we have to go to the Java, and Java, under the Java you have editor. So click on the editor, expand this one editor, and within that you will get the templates. Click on this. So here you'll see a lot of template like this is the pre-existing template in the Eclipse, but of course you can import or you can add your custom template as well, that we are going to do here. So you have to click on the import, and you have to reach where your file you have saved. So I have saved my file in my this project itself. So just I am going to import this XML file which already we have seen, and click on open, and you have to do apply and apply close, and that's it, you are done. If I go back over there, right? So before once you click on the apply save, before that make sure that your template is there. So if I go here, then here you'll see three templates which we have imported, that should be visible over here. So here you can set up, right? Setup JUnit 5. This is the first template, and then after if you scroll down, then tear down template you can see, and test template you can see, right? So these are the template which is basically we are going to use, right? Now I'm going to close this XML file, and in src test Java I have one package there. I'm going to create one class. Let's say I would say I have a resource myutils, right? So I'm going to create myutils test class, right? And let's say I would like to generate some lifecycle method like so. Now how we can use those defined template which already we have import. To use that one, what you have to do, you have to type first initial few characters like I set. So initial 4 character I type, and just I'm pressing Control Tab. So this will show me my template name, what setup in bracket JUnit 5. This is the name I had given. So just you have to select that one, right? And here you can see this is generated. Similarly, I'm going to use tear down, right? And and look at the cursor is pointing within the body, so you can start you can start writing your code whatever you want to write inside the tear down. Similarly I can do like taste, only you have to do taste and control is tab you have to press and just select the first one, which is our template, right? And here you can see these imports happens automatically, right, because of this template. And here similarly here you can say again I'm going to type taste, and if I press here just I'm going to give the test name test2, and you can start typing code inside this test2, right? So here you can see how auto support is support giving support to us, right, based on the defined template. So this is not only valid for the JUnit test while writing the JUnit test cases, but you can define your own template if you find if again and again you are going to create some classes, and there you need to write some kind of method again and again to avoid those things, right? Just you can define a template, import in the Eclipse, and you'll get the auto support. So that's all I wanted to show in this video tutorial. But before leaving, let me uh, check in this project into GitHub so that you can download. And in this project itself I have dumped this template, so you can download this template, you can modify, you can add some more stuff and all, right? So here I'm going to create first of all one repository on the my GitHub. So here I'm going to click on new, and then let's create repository with the same name, and I'm keeping as public repository so that you guys can download. And I would say create repository, right? And I'm going to, so here let me go to this project, and here okay, let me go to this project. So where I have created this, where it has gone, repository. Here just I have created where that guy has gone. So I'll go to the my I'll go to the my all repository, your repository, and here I have just created this, right? So here what you have to do basically, first of all you have to check out this code on your local machine. So I'm going to, this is the URL, GitHub URL where my project is like. So what I'll do, I'll go to, I'll open Git, and I'll go to C drive only. Okay, I'm going to check out this repository Git. I'll do git clone and just check out in C drive directly. So that is checked out in C drive. Let's go to the C drive, and here I have checked out. Here just .git folder is there. So I'm going to copy and paste all these folders, files and folders of this project. Okay, so let me go to this location. It is not allowing me to copy. Let me go to this location. Sorry guys. So I'm going to call all those stuff, and I go to C drive, then my project. Here I'm going to paste it. So this test template .xml is there. Now I'm going to check in this guy. So I would say get status. This will show, I don't know why it is not showing. Okay, so we need to go into this directory, right? So it is cd, then JUnit. Yeah, so if I do git status, this will show the current status. So these are the files which has not added in the staging area. So I'll say git add. I would like to add all the files. Then I would say git commit, and then commit message. I would say first commit. Okay, then I would say git push. So it is pushing to the remote repository. If I go over there and let me go to the project itself. If I go to here, then here you can see I have checked in all the files and folders. So this is the template which I have used in my project. So you can download this project. When you download this project, then this template will be downloaded as well, because that is under this project only, and you can do some modification, you can add some more template, right? And in that way you'll get auto support within the Eclipse. So guys, that's all. Of course, this link I am going to, this GitHub link I am going to provide in the video description itself. Guys, big thank you for watching this video, and see you there in the next video tutorial.